Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how I clean and prepare my curry goat. I do mine a little different. I am Haitian, so there may be a little bit different from our Jamaican friends, okay? When we cooking goat, we like to add sour orange. I don't have the fresh one, so we're going to use some of the bottle one, okay? And we also like to put some fresh limes in there. So I'm going to squeeze some fresh lime. Now I'm going to add some vinegar. Just a little bit of vinegar like this. All right, so I'm going to allow this to sit in this acid for about, I would say 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll come back and clean them off. All right, my goat has been sitting for about 20 minutes now. So what I've been doing off camera, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, I'm removing all of the fat as much as possible, okay? Just remove the fat off like this, okay? So that way you have, you know, just meat. I don't want all that gushy stuff in my mouth when I'm eating it. Then you just remove as much as possible, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go through the rest of them. Okay, I also wanna show you this. I also remove all of this off of the meat. Definitely do not want that. That causes the meat to be a little chewy. It's just disgusting. So I remove all of these. I want to say they're silver skin, but I'm not sure if the goat has a silver skin. Shame on me. But whatever this is, we're going to remove it because I do not like it. And this is one of the reasons why I do not eat goat in the restaurants, because they don't have the time to remove all of the stuff that I remove off my goat. All right, I'll be right back. All right, now once I removed everything I didn't want on it, now we're gonna take our piece of lime and we're just gonna rub it all over our meat, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and do all because it's gonna take too long. And once I'm done, I'm gonna come back, and I like to use the back of the skin. That's where you know, get rid of that gamey smell, okay? I'll be right back. All right, once it's nice and you remove all the skin and everything else, all I'm gonna do is rinse it under cold water from my faucet. Some people, you know, boil hot water and pour over it, but I don't, okay? This is why we allow it to sit inside of the vinegar, sour orange juice, and fresh lime juice, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and remove all of our lime skin. I'm just gonna drain it, and then I'll come back to season. All right, to our clean meat, I'm going to add back some lime juice. Okay. I'm also going to add some of my Epis. Okay. And I have some seasoning here. I have some chicken seasoning, Adobo, and all-purpose seasoning. And put all that in there like that. I'm gonna also add some garlic powder. And we're gonna add some onion powder. I'm gonna add some clove powder. I'm gonna add just a little bit of this. Okay, that should be good. And then you're gonna give this a mix. Okay, you can use gloves, but my hands are clean and I like to touch my food. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a nice mix. All right, our meat is ready to go. You could allow this to marinate overnight, but in this case, I'm just gonna allow it to marinate for, I would say, about 20 more minutes, and then we're gonna get cooking. All right, after about 20 minutes of marinating, I'm gonna show you, I'm not gonna use all, okay? I'm not cooking all of this meat. We're not gonna curry all of it, okay? I'm gonna leave some so I can make my tasso. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna take some and we're gonna curry maybe this much of it, okay? And the rest of it, I'm gonna save it to make my Haitian dish. Now to the seasoned, oh, I don't even think you can see this. All right, now to our seasoned meat, I'm gonna add some garlic. This is not garlic, this is ginger. I'm gonna add some of this garlic. And I'm gonna add some of the onions and the peppers, okay? I'm gonna add all the onions. I'm gonna add all the peppers. I'm not adding all of the garlic because remember we have put some garlic powder, and also my Epis have garlic in it, so we don't want to overdo it, okay? And one more thing, I'm gonna add just a little bit of black pepper. And now we're gonna get this ready cooking. All right, to our pot, I'm gonna go ahead and add some oil. I'm using avocado oil. That should be about good. And once our oil gets hot, I'm gonna go ahead and add some of our curry powder. I mean, I've tried this mild curry and I like it. I'm gonna add some Scotch bonnet, so this is why I use the mild. I wanna add my own heat in there. Okay, so we're gonna add some of our curry. You know what? It's gonna take too much time. Put some here. Okay, now just a little bit more. That should do it. All right, so we're gonna allow our curry to cook. And once it cooks, I'm gonna come back and show you what I do next. All right, I've been allowing my curry to cook for about a minute over medium heat. And I just turned my stove on high. Okay. Just before I add all of this beautiful meat. Okay, I'm gonna add our meat in. I'm gonna give it a quick mix. It smells so nice. Wow. It looks so amazing. It's not even ready. Whew. Okay. So we're going to allow this to cook. I'm going to have it on a medium heat. And it's going to render its own juices. Okay. And once it does that, I'm gonna come back and show you what I do next. All right, after a few minutes, it's been a minute, I'm gonna add my fresh thyme, my fresh parsley, and I have a Scotch bonnet. Okay. And we're just gonna allow this to cook, like I said. Let all the nice juices from our goat. All right, I just wanted to show you, I did add some water. I thought I was recording, but I lost the footage. So after the last clip, you're gonna allow the water to, reduce a little bit, and then you're gonna add hot boiling water to it, okay? Not cold water, hot boiling water. And you're gonna put the lid back on, and you're gonna allow it to continue to cook until nice and tender. And it depends on your stove. It could be an hour to an hour and a half. It depends on your stove, okay? So I'm gonna allow mine to cook, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's all done. All right, this has been simmering for about an hour now. It's almost done. So I'm gonna let it simmer for about 20 more minutes. But now I'm gonna add some carrots. You know what? Let me go ahead and remove the Scotch bonnet because I do not want it to burst. So we're gonna allow our carrots to cook. And if you want, you can add potatoes as well. But because I'm gonna eat this with white rice, we don't want any potatoes in here, okay? So we're gonna allow it to cook, like I said, for maybe about 20 more minutes, and our curry should be done, okay? All right, about a minute before it's done, I added some onions and some bell peppers, okay? It is absolutely fabulous, guys. Let me turn my stove off. Do you see? Our goat is beautiful. It's nice and tender. Our gravy is not too thick and it's not too thin. It's just right. All right, guys, here's our fabulous, fabulous curry goat. It is absolutely tasty. It is delicious, delicious, delicious. Until next time, like, comment, do not forget to subscribe. Nope.